Good evening. Here is the fourth reminder of why Jesus came to suffer and die on the cross. Jesus suffered and died to manifest his love for his friends. Maybe I can start with a question. What is the most loving thing that you have ever done for one of your friends? As you think about that, listen to John 13, verse 1. Now, before the feast of Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart out of this world to the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. His hour here refers to the crucifixion of Jesus. When the time had come for Jesus to be crucified, he loved his own and he loved them until the end, until the moment when he breathed his last breath. Jesus came to die on the cross for his own, to redeem those who belong to him from the punishment that they deserve. He came to die in their place, as he stated in John 10 verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. You see, Jesus came to die in the place of his sheep, those whom he knows by name. Listen to John 10 verse 2 and verse 3. But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the gatekeeper opens. The sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. You need to understand this. Jesus knew exactly for whom he was dying on the cross. His death is very personal and very specific. That is why the Apostle Paul could make Jesus' death so very personal in Galatians 2 verse 20, when he said, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself up for me. It was his love for his own that kept Jesus on the cross. For John 13 verse 1 said, he loved them until the end. In doing so, Jesus fulfilled what he said in John 15 verse 13, namely, greater love has no one than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. The question then is this: are you a friend of Jesus? And John 15 verse 14 stands as the proof if you are truly his friend and one of his own. Namely, you are my friends if you do what I command you. May it be so that you are one of the friends for whom Jesus gave his life. Amen.